Well, it's got the juices flowing, and now this. Greece have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marco Verratti. He's got great vision and passing ability and seems to be able to dictate the play in midfield. He also tends to develop a really good understanding with the forwards and just kind of senses the runs that they'll make, and I'm intrigued to see how he performs today.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. It's Immobile! Goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Immobile really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
Italy have an early lead. Good start. Manolas gets it forward. Spinazzola. Bonucci. Jorginho. Chiesa. Florenzi. That is terrific skill. Chiesa. Now it's Florenzi. Florenzi gets it into the middle. Spinazzola. Marco Verratti. Pellegrini. Spinazzola. That looks a good ball. That intervention was very necessary. And it's Verratti. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? A really good feat. So who's he picking out? Jorginho. Marco Verratti. And the ball is out of play. Spinazzola. Florenzi. Bonucci. Chiellini. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well positioned to make that interception. Looks to bypass the midfield. Florenzi. Bonucci. Pellegrini looks to get on the end of this. Played into space out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Italy have it back and they can go again. Looking for a decent ball in. Jorginho. Immobile gets on the end of it. Get that clear. Spinazzola. Plenty waiting in the middle. Spinazzola.
Italy have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Florenzi. And it's Florenzi. Ball needed. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Goal kick. Cuts it out. Marco Verratti. Greece are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, it can be very hard to regroup and work your way back into the match, but they've got time.
Well, that's where he wants it. Verratti. Whipped in. Manolas can get it clear. Marco Verratti. First quarter of an hour gone. In it comes. Header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
That's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Pellegrini has created one goal already. Jorginho. And it's been taken straight back. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Florenzi. Chiesa. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
They've played it short. Florenzi. Gorgeous control there. Time to deliver. Chiesa! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Italy grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
With a delicate ball, gets into some space. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Chiesa, Florenzi, Chiesa. Hoists it forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Tries to dink it in. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Verratti proves too strong there. He's tried one. He's got away with one there.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Jorginho. Florenzi. Chiesa. He's got it on the right now. What's on? Florenzi. Oh, really good feet from him. And here's Florenzi. Chiesa. There are a few waiting for it. Jorginho. And it's played forward. He's through the middle. Face to face with the keeper. Hits one! Defending of the desperate variety. Shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Jorginho. Out to the right. Chiesa. Italy desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Out towards the flank. Now the cross. Towering header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Bonucci. Jorginho. Chiellini. Marco Verratti. Bonucci to play it forward. Had too much on it. Gets into a dangerous position. Spinazzola. Across the field it goes. Pellegrini. Keeps everyone guessing. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Jorginho plays it out to the wing. And here's Jorginho, and the finish! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
To locate someone up front. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bonucci. Jorginho, over to the left. Pellegrini is flagged offside. Jorginho. Florenzi. Chiesa. Chiesa conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Florenzi. Jorginho. Marco Verratti, back into the middle. A chance to play it in, played into the middle. Finds himself eased off the ball. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
That's believing too much in his own ability to hold on to the ball.
Nicely controlled. Bonucci attempts a clearance. Immobile, his goal-scoring skills have already been evident. That's been drilled forward. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bonucci. Chiesa, aimed in towards the centre. Chiesa. Florenzi. Gets the chance to cross. Oh, the clearance is short. Forward it goes. Forward it goes. Bonucci. Spinazzola. Pellegrini. Spinazzola. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Socrates is there, and he can get that clear. And he's there to hoof it away. Well played, he saw that coming. Chiellini. Jorginho. Marco Verratti. And here's Immobile. And it's Verratti. Spinazzola. Oh, that's neat. Tries to get it forward quickly. Spinazzola. Can he deliver? Jorginho. And here's Immobile. And it's played forward. Played out to the right. Has a hit!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Here we go again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Oh, good interception.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Hoists it forward.
Spinazzola.
Marco Verratti. Verratti drives it forward. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Goes direct to the front line.
Spinazzola.
Marco Verratti. Pellegrini. Marco Verratti. Pellegrini. That'll be a throw-in. Well, that's where he wants it.
Bonucci.
Does well there, alert.
Spinazzola.
Florenzi. Plays it over to the other flank. Pellegrini. Marco Verratti. Jorginho. Forward it goes. And it's played forward. Pellegrini. Florenzi. Looking to hit the front line. And he's there to clear it.
Chiellini. Bonucci.
Florenzi hoists it forward. Marco Verratti cleans it out wide. It's gone for a throw-in. Played in with accuracy. Hoists it high. Going to throw in. It's a fat shot at goal! Pellegrini.
We've got to see a real determination and purpose now if this deficit is to be recovered. No holding back and being patient about this challenge. It's time to roll the sleeves up and go for it.
Manolas is there and he can get that clear. Manolas plays it forward quickly. Time and again they are repelled.
Bonucci.
Marco Verratti.
Spinazzola.
Chiellini.
Bonucci.
Plays it out to the wing. Verratti found his man. Chiellini gets into the right position to intercept. Bonucci. Florenzi tries to switch the play. Papastathopoulos. He's made sure that that won't get through. Manolas drives it towards the front. Tries to get it forward quickly. Florenzi. Chiellini. Out to the left it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Manolas sends it forward. Bonucci. Florenzi drives it forward. Jorginho. Jorginho has got himself a free kick. And it's Florenzi. Florenzi. Florenzi concedes a free kick for that. Verratti. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Massive leap! No, not the best of headers. Forward it goes. Socrates gets it out to the wing. Ball's gone out of play. Great leap! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Bonucci. Florenzi tries to get it forward quickly. Chiesa. Chiesa has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Swung over into the middle.
Italy really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of anxiety has now shifted to the stands.
Hoists it forward. And he just whacks it away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Marco Verratti. Plays it out to the flank. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Bonucci. Florenzi. Chiesa. Chiesa with the crossfield ball. Jorginho. Florenzi. Chiesa. Florenzi. Jorginho. Jorginho is fouled. Oh, off the bar! Knocks it away. Verratti spreads it towards the left. And it's played forward. Looks to drop one in. Has a go! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Marco Verratti. Pellegrini. Spinazzola. Jorginho. Forward it goes. Chiesa. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pellegrini gets it back. Spinazzola. Socrates plays it forward. Decent looking ball. Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. Florenzi. Chiesa. Lovely bit of skill there. Florenzi. Florenzi. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Up towards the front line. Gets into a dangerous position. Florenzi. Hoists it forward. Done very well to intervene. Spinazzola. Forward it goes. Jorginho. Spinazzola. It's Verratti. Defending of the desperate variety. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well played, he saw that coming.
Greece can admit to being second best so far. They've not looked together enough, and concentration levels are well down on the standard we expect.
And it's played forward. Marco Verratti. He's on the move, and he's going to have to go it alone. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Clears it out of harm's way. Florenzi goes looking. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Just brushed off the ball there. Italy have a free kick. It's Immobile! A real chance and a real let-off.
Immobile controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Jorginho. Marco Verratti. The final 5 minutes. And here's Immobile. Had a shot. Decent enough try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Bonucci. Jorginho. And it's played forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Florenzi. Florenzi switches it towards the other side. And he's on a charge. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Verratti. Jorginho. Oh, that is lovely footwork. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And here's Verratti. And that's sprayed out wide. And that's been well dealt with. Made towards the front men. Chiellini cuts it out. And it's Jorginho. Jorginho.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Attempts to play it through. Lovely bit of skill. Plenty waiting in the middle. Beautifully done. Cleared without complication. And that's it. Well, the players certainly gave it everything, but just didn't get the break. Terrific support, terrific effort, but the wrong outcome. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, class really did tell on this occasion, Peter. There was a vacuum between the teams and one got hoovered up.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Jorginho, the kind of player that can pass a team to death. At first, a lot of his passes seem a little safe and conservative, but they all serve a bigger purpose, slowly shifting the opposition from side to side. Once there is that little bit of space to work in, then the killer instinct usually kicks in and he's able to deliver that decisive pass.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Florenzi. Chiesa. Gets wrestled off the ball. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Chiellini. Marco Verratti. Spinazzola. Pellegrini. Spinazzola. Pellegrini. Spinazzola. Marco Verratti. Plays it out to the flank. He's through the middle. Oh, he's broken through. Shoots!
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
Marco Verratti. Jorginho. Spinazzola. Pellegrini. Spinazzola. Looking for a decent ball in. Manolas can get it clear. And it's Jorginho. Marco Verratti. It's a throw in. Jorginho gets it back.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Jorginho with a definite fell there. For Pastathopoulos. Gets into a dangerous position. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Jorginho. That's the through ball. Immobile! Danger averted for now. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Knocks it away. Florenzi. Forward it goes. For Pastathopoulos. Looking to hit the front line.
Italy have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Chiesa. Played back in. Gorgeous control there. Jorginho. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Jorginho never really looked sure of what he was doing, and by holding on to it for so long, he duly lost it.
Oh, good interception. Jorginho. Marco Verratti. Oh, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Florenzi. Pellegrini looks to get on the end of this. Chiellini does well to read it and intercepts. Marco Verratti. Verratti with the cross-field ball. Chiesa gets into some space. Played out to the right. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Tries to get it forward quickly. Chiellini gets into the right position to intercept. Pellegrini. Ball's out on the left now. Still goalless. Spinazzola. Ball swung in. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Socrates tries to clear. And it's Florenzi. Spinazzola. Marco Verratti. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Just brushed off the ball there. Verratti hoists it forward, and here's the chance to counter. Tries lifting it over.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Pellegrini. And it's Verratti. Verratti switches it towards the other side. Flings in across. Strong punch. Whipped it again. And that has gone horribly wrong. That's been drilled forward. Chiellini cuts it out. Florenzi. Marco Verratti. Plays it over to the other flank. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. It's a throw. That was asking just too much of him.
Bonucci.
Out to the left it goes. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Jorginho. Over to the left. And here's Verratti. Jorginho. Plays a clever pass. Jean has a pop! Goal, Italy! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
So we have our breakthrough.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Jorginho. Florenzi tries to switch the play. For Pastathopoulos. And it's played forward. No way through there. Spinazzola. Chiellini drives it forward. Jorginho. Forward it goes. And it's Florenzi. Chiesa. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know,
It's Immobile! Verratti. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Spinazzola. Marco Verratti. Chiellini. Jorginho. Chiesa. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Out to the right. Now it's Florenzi. Florenzi. Jorginho. Across the field it goes. Back into the middle. Pellegrini collects the ball from behind. There will be a throw-in. And it's Jorginho. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Immobile is the guilty party there. Keeper's got good distance on that. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Chiesa. Florenzi. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? The referee has given a corner. Heads it! In it goes! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to thread it through. A corner it is then. Pellegrini gets it away. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Can he deliver? Shot at goal!
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
Hoists it forward. He's found his man. Oh, sweet feet. And the shot! Just wouldn't stay down for him. Jorginho. Chiesa. He's got it on the right now. What's on? Oh, really good feet from him. Jorginho. Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Forward it goes. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Defending of the desperate variety. Socrates plays it forward. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Florenzi tries to switch the play. Hoists it forward.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Florenzi. Chiesa. Florenzi. 2 minutes to be added on. Out towards the flank. Finds himself eased off the ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Played out to the right. Loses his balance. Marco Verratti. Whistle's gone, that's foul. That's foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Greece now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come, and from there, the focus will zoom in on their finishing.
Chiesa. Jorginho. Chiesa gets it out to the wing. Marco Verratti. Aimed in towards the centre. And it's played forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Chiesa. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Verratti. And here's Immobile. Immobile! Disappointing finish in the end. Manolas plays it forward. Spinazzola. Marco Verratti. Pellegrini. Marco Verratti. Plays it over to the other flank. Hoists it forward. Chiellini does well there. Alert. Bonucci. Pellegrini. Chiellini. Forward it goes. Donnarumma gets it upfield. Looks to bypass the midfield. And that's been levered clear. He's had a go!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Jorginho. Chiellini tries to get it forward quickly. Hit into the middle. In he flies! Goal! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you could catch a boot in the head. Well done, son.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Chiellini. Jorginho. Marco Verratti. Chiellini. Florenzi. Gets into a dangerous position. Florenzi. Marco Verratti.
That's a more memorable moment, which was on the cards because they started this second half with good focus and energy levels, and now they've got incentive to chase another.
Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And it's played forward. Florenzi. Florenzi plays it forward. Chiesa. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Marco Verratti. Across the field it goes. Chiesa. Pumps it into the area. Socrates tries to clear. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Papastathopoulos. Manolas. Forward it goes. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Marco Verratti. So we've reached the hour mark. Hoists it forward. Tries to locate someone up front. Done very well to intervene. Papastathopoulos. Tries to get it forward quickly. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bonucci. Florenzi. Chiesa. Florenzi. Florenzi with the crossfield ball. There's the ball in. Keeper's ball. Chiesa. And here's him, it's Immobile! It's a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Goes direct to the front line. Marco Verratti. Pellegrini. Spinazzola. That intervention was very necessary. Socrates sends it forward. Hoists it forward. Has he found his man? Decent looking ball. And he's there to cut it out.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Immobile threads one through. And back to base. Played in with accuracy. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Drives it towards the front. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Insigne. Insigne. Marco Verratti. Plays it out to the flank. Knocks it away. Florenzi. Chiesa. Swung over into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Chance to shoot. Going for goal! That is a class save. He had to be at his best.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Jorginho plays it short. Jorginho lofted into the middle. Knocks it away. Florenzi. Chance to shoot! Keeper's got his work done. Lorenzo Insigne. Chiesa. Florenzi. Florenzi. That is terrific skill. Chiesa. It's anyone's ball. Plays it out to the wing. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Keeper sends it forward. It's being played forward. Tries to get it clear. And that's been won straight back. Up towards the front line. Spinazzola. Lorenzo Insigne. Bonucci. Goes direct to the front line. Well played, he saw that coming. Manolas plays it forward. Spinazzola. And it's played forward. Florenzi. Chiesa. Chiesa not easily shrugged off the ball. Oh, real chance! They've scored! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Italy totally rampant here. Forward it goes. And he heaves it forward. Greece have it back and they can go again. Manolas. Manolas goes looking. Florenzi. That's the throw. Italy are making a change now.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Verratti sticks in a foot to win it back. He's on the move, and he's going to have to go it alone. Well positioned to make that interception. Gets into a dangerous position. Out to the left it goes. Beautifully done. There are a few waiting for it. Goes for goal! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Clearance is short. Has gone out. Nice touch. So who's he picking out? Oh, that's neat. Battles to win it back. Lovely bit of skill.
Spinazzola gets it away.
Clears it out of harm's way.
Immobile. Marco Verratti. Florenzi. Bernardeschi. Bernardeschi.
Full tilt down the right-hand side. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bonucci.
And it's played forward. Oh, managed to get it away.
Lorenzo Insigne.
Forward it goes. Oh, the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
Florenzi. Bernardeschi. Bernardeschi.
Going full steam down the flank. And that's been levered clear.
And it's Florenzi.
Bernardeschi.
And that's a throw.
Looking to hit the front line.
Chiellini
Positions himself well and cuts it out.
Immobile.
Verratti has been caught there, it's a foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Cleared away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So that's got things underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marco Verratti. He's got great vision and passing ability and seems to be able to dictate the play in midfield. He also tends to develop a really good understanding with the forwards and just kind of senses the runs that they'll make. And I'm intrigued to see how he performs today.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Chance to shoot! Now, can he capitalise?
Bonucci. Spinazzola.
Jorginho. Marco Verratti. Pellegrini. And here's Immobile.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
It's Immobile! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Verratti. Spinazzola. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, that's where he wants it. Spinazzola. Plays it out to the wing. Keeps everyone guessing. There's the delivery. Firmly met. Florenzi. Cuts it out. Now it's Immobile. Immobile! And again the keeper stands strong.
Immobile can only think of disappointment, right?
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Florenzi. Chiesa. Jorginho. Looks to clip it forward. And it's a corner. Cleared away. And that's a throw-in. Bonucci with a delicate ball. Chiesa pumps it into the area. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Manolas. Forward it goes. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Pellegrini. That's great strength on the ball. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's been given away. He's played him through. And he's cut it out. Jorginho. Chiellini. Chiellini goes looking, hoists it forward. Chiellini does well there, alert. What a throw in. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, that's nice. So who's he picking out? Forward it goes. Chiellini with the clearance. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Chiellini is there and he can get that clear. Cut out in the nick of time. Chiesa can hoist it clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Looks to bypass the midfield. And it's played forward. And it's Jorginho. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. And that's sprayed out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Florenzi, played it again.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's him, he's gone for it! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Cleared away. There's the shot! The ball's loose, and he's after it. And that has been clubbed away. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Tries to get it forward quickly. Here it comes. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Jorginho. Bonucci. Tries to switch the play. Pellegrini pushes to get on the end of it. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And here's Immobile. Chiesa. He's looked long this time. And it's hoisted clear. Florenzi. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Well played, he saw that coming. Away from immediate danger. And it's got through. Florenzi. Greece still to register a shot on target. Immobile pings it out wide. Florenzi. Gets it into the... Up he gets! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Greece can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Pellegrini absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Spinazzola. Pellegrini. Spinazzola. Marco Verratti. Played out to the right. Jorginho. Shoots! This tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
On Batarina. He's a very tricky customer. Really like this player. He'll have a big impact in the US.
Jorginho plays it short. Oh, really good feet from him. Plenty waiting in the middle. You can get that clear. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Verratti with the cross-field ball. Florenzi. And it's Jorginho. And here's Immobile. It's being played forward. Chiellini gets into the right position to intercept. Hoists it forward. Jorginho. Verratti. Jorginho. Marco Verratti. Jorginho. Jorginho gets it out to the wing. Florenzi. Oh, that's neat. Time to deliver. Florenzi plays it backwards, and they'll try again. It's a loose ball. Spinazzola. Pellegrini. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Pellegrini quickly realised that he was headed down a dead end. Maybe he was waiting to be fouled.
Estreia de Kickoff. Masters, que é extremo do Hearts, esteve na luta pelo título escocês.
Marco Verratti.
E provavelmente entrará para
Verratti spreads it towards the left.
Mesmo assim, mas Masters é um dos jogadores a sair. Sai o capitão de equipa. Não teve uma exibição de excelente também, Masters. Jogador que neste momento está a jogar
Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
Triantes também sai.
Sai um médio.
Out to the left it goes. Marco Verratti heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Referee's given a throw. Played in with accuracy. Spinazzola battles to win it back. Florenzi. Chiesa. Florenzi. Chiesa. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Defending of the desperate variety. Spinazzola goes for the cross. Drives it towards the front. Oh, good interception. Spinazzola. They get a throw in. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's Jorginho. And it's played forward. Jorginho. Florenzi. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Socrates gets it away. Marco Verratti. Jorginho. Out to the right. Played back in. Spinazzola. And the finish! Clears it out of harm's way. Played into the middle. Corner. Jorginho goes short. Whipped in. And there's the end of the first half. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now. But still goals. We'll back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Greece head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Another team any further forward than they were when they started out. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Greece can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pick-up in this second half. No guts, no glory.
Just brushed off the ball there.
hoists it forward, gets into a dangerous position. Florenzi. Chiesa. Chiesa on a strong run down the right. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Italy can make their change now with a break in play. Manolas is there and he can get that clear. And here's Immobile. It's Immobile!
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform made for anyone with an idea and a drive to bring it to life. Describe what you want and watch it take shape. You can plan, customize,
Hello?
Sideways, bro.
Can you talk like a normal human being?
Forward it goes. Well positioned to make that interception. Marco Verratti. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Lorenzo Insigne. And it's Insigne. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, what a... has a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. Immobile
is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Manolas gets it away. Verratti. Out towards the flank. Nicely controlled. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And it's hoisted clear. Dinks one in. Oh, decisive action by the goalkeeper. He knew he had to get that done. For Pastathopoulos, looking to hit the front line. Bonucci. Bernardeschi. Florenzi. Bernardeschi. Now it's Immobile. Well, the clearance is short. Lorenzo Insigne, and it's Florenzi. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Florenzi. Has he found his man? For Pastathopoulos. Socrates with a searching ball. Marco Verratti. Verratti goes looking. Jorginho. Florenzi. Bernardeschi. Beautifully done. Jorginho. And here's Immobile. Marco Verratti. And that's sprayed out wide. Oh, nice touch. There are a few waiting for it. Spinazzola decides to play it back. It's found its way to him. Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Italy get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Marco Verratti. Gets it back. Your impression so far, Jim?
Greece are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Over to the left. Out to the right. Here's the delivery. Chiellini tries to clear, and it's been taken straight back. It's come loose. Goes for the cross. Bonucci is there, and he can get that clear. Chance to shoot!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Now it's Immobile. Played down the flank. Out for a throw. Oh, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And it's Jorginho. Florenzi. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Greece are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Now it's Immobile. Immobile gets it out to the wing, and it's got through. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Jorginho plays it out to the flank. Jorginho.
Italy are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Florenzi. Bernardeschi. Florenzi.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Bernardeschi. Lovely feet. And here's Immobile. Immobile! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
And he's there to clear it. And it's Verratti. Emerson. Can he deliver? Insigne delivers.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Managed to get it away.
Italy are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Gets into a dangerous position. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Lorenzo Insigne. Jorginho. Greece are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Marco Verratti.
And here's Immobile. It's Immobile! And that would have won it.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Socrates to play it forward.
It's anyone's ball. And the shot!
Talk about asking for trouble. We all know he's more than capable of hitting the target from there.
Immobile.
Immobile provides an outlet.
A really good feat. Immobile crosses.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Marco Verratti.
Emerson.
And it's Insigne.
A chance to play it in. And here's Immobile. Receives it in a good position. Bernardeschi. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Florenzi.
Florenzi looks to dink one in. Bernardeschi. Towering header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
This was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Florenzi.
Bernardeschi. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment.
Florenzi.
Florenzi.
Marco Verratti.
Jorginho. He's gone for it! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Emerson. Lorenzo Insigne. Chiellini. Florenzi.
Bernardeschi.
Immobile.
Immobile! Close, but time.
Gets into a dangerous position. And
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Lorenzo Insigne. Jorginho. Greece are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Marco Verratti.
And here's Immobile. It's Immobile! The whistle has gone. 1 goal.
At first, a lot of his passes seem a little safe and conservative, but they all serve a bigger purpose, slowly shifting the opposition from side to side. Once there is that little bit of space to work in, then the killer instinct usually kicks in and he's able to deliver that decisive pass.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Clears it out of harm's way. Oh, that is lovely footwork. So who's he picking out? Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Marco Verratti. Spinazzola. Chiellini. Bonucci. Florenzi. Tries to switch the play. Papastathopoulos. Manolas.
Done very well to intervene. Plays it out to the wing. Chiesa absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Marco Verratti. Jorginho.
And here's Immobile. Immobile. Real chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Bonucci. Florenzi.
Chiesa.
Florenzi.
Oh, that's neat.
Marco Verratti. Over to the left.
Lovely bit of skill.
Marco Verratti.
Manolas with the clearance.
Italy have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but What's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Manolas with a fine tackle.
Away from immediate danger. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And it's played forward.
Bonucci. Florenzi goes looking. And it's Jorginho. Jorginho.
Chiesa.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Marco Verratti. Plays it over to the other flank. Jorginho.
And here's Immobile. It's Immobile! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Quarter of an hour played. Greece still without an attempt on target. Chiellini
Does well there, alert.
Bonucci.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out. Hits one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Bonucci plays it towards the front. Hoists it forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bonucci. Marco Verratti.
Forward it goes.
Spinazzola. Chiellini. Bonucci. Chiellini.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Spinazzola plays it forward. Socrates to play it forward. Spinazzola
Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Jorginho.
And here's Immobile. Immobile had a shot. And again the keeper stands strong.
Immobile can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
Oh, he's not going to get that. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. It's going to be another throw. chance to play it in. Beautifully done. Puts in a cross. No, that's not going to find its target. Hoists it forward. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Marco Verratti. Florenzi. Across the field it goes. And it's played forward. And now just the goalkeeper to beat. He's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Bonucci goes looking. Florenzi. Gets it back. Chiesa. Jorginho. And here's Immobile. Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And he's there to hoof it away. It's gone for a throw-in. Plenty waiting in the middle. It's come loose. And it's played forward. Donnarumma can claim that. Chiesa. Florenzi. Florenzi with the crossfield ball. Pellegrini. Spinazzola.
There's been quite a few crosses coming in from that left-hand side. Pellegrini really is providing a very good outlet there, and his contributions, I think, are going to be key.
Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
And it's Verratti. Jorginho. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Played out to the right. Socrates is there to heave it away. Italy have it back and they can go again. Time to deliver. Spinazzola opts to play it back. Chiesa goes for goal! This could fall anywhere. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Immobile sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Jorginho with the short one. And here's Jorginho.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's got options out wide. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Florenzi. Chiesa. Bonucci. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, good interception. Verratti. Spinazzola. And that's been levered clear. That's a throw. Well, that's where he wants it. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Chiesa. He's putting on the right now. What's on? Keeps everyone guessing. That is terrific skill. Hoists it forward. Chance to break. Cooks through there. Bonucci positions himself well and cuts it out. So 0-0 still, but both sides have had their moments. Forward it goes. Spinazzola. Ball's out on the left now. There's the cross. And he's there to clear it. Hoists it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Chiesa. And here's Immobile. Manolas drives it forward. And it's Florenzi. Played into the middle. It's a brilliant interception. Forward it goes. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Chiesa. Florenzi switches it towards the other side. Jorginho. Has a goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And he's shown him a clean pair of hits. Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Marco Verratti. It's being played forward. Chiellini tries to get it forward quickly. Marco Verratti. Spinazzola. Jorginho. And we've reached half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So there was the first half.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Florenzi. Chiesa. Marco Verratti. Played back in. Jorginho. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And help's available out wide. Defending of the desperate variety.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And it's played forward. Chiellini does well to read it and intercepts. Florenzi. Bonucci. That's too far for anyone. Italy can make their change now with a break in play. Manolas. Played towards the front men. Has he found his man? Jorginho. Bonucci. Florenzi. Chiesa. Papastathopoulos. Looking to hit the front line. Well played, he saw that coming. Nice touch. And the finish! Chiesa. Bonucci. Marco Verratti. Spinazzola. And it's Insigne. Jorginho. Out to the right. Oh, good take. Has a hit!
Italy clearly seem to have lost their passing accuracy, something they're obviously going to have to fix pretty quickly now.
Spinazzola. Spinazzola goes looking. Forward it goes. Plays it out to the flank. There are a few waiting for it. There's the ball in. Cut out in the nick of time. They continue each to cancel the other out. And here's Immobile. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Spinazzola. Insigne. Lorenzo Insigne. Insigne delivers.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
What an adventurous run from a defender. Spinazzola. Just about up to the hour now. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And here's Insigne. Oh, sweet feet. Can he deliver? Striding forward, facing goal. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Bonucci. Marco Verratti. And here's Insigne. Insigne pulls it over to the other flank. Jorginho battles to win it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Chiellini gets into the right position to intercept. Spinazzola. And it's Jorginho. Now it's Insigne. And it's hoisted clear. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Knocks it away. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Jorginho. That's a good goes for goal! Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. And he just whacks it away. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bonucci. Bonucci drives it forward. Hoists it forward. Bernardeschi. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Spinazzola. Nicely controlled. Marco Verratti. And here's Immobile. Forward it goes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries to get it forward quickly. Lorenzo Insigne. Chiellini. Marco Verratti. Verratti goes looking. Insigne provides an outlet. Strong punch. Hoists it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Jorginho. Well, no less attempts a clearance. And it's Verratti. Marco Verratti. Jorginho. What a ball! It's Immobile!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Looks to bypass the midfield. Jorginho. Bonucci. Florenzi. Forward it goes. That's a terrific surge down the right.
Bernardeschi tries to pick out a teammate. And that has been cleared. Verratti. Lorenzo Insigne. Marco Verratti tries to switch the play. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Good clearance and very necessary. Bonucci. Florenzi. Bernardeschi. Jorginho. Marco Verratti. Out to the left it goes. Well read, he sorted that out.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Greece showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Chiellini. And it's Insigne. Italy have a free kick. And the defence can get it clear. Verratti can't get the better of his opposite number. It's a fabulous position. Over to the left. Spinazzola.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Played out to the right. They get a throw in. And it's Florenzi. Florenzi goes for the cross.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
And it's played forward. Chiellini cuts it out. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? This has gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. That was extravagant by any standard.
Oh, that's fantastic improvisation he showed there. Adjusted himself very quickly, but it's rare that they come off.
Forward it goes. Marco Verratti. And he's cut it out.
Greece merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Battles to win it back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Marco Verratti. Insigne. Greece Still holding on desperately for what would be a laudable draw with the seconds ticking away now. Well weighted. He's got a shot at goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that. Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Chiellini. Jorginho. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. What a throw in. Bernardeschi looks to set one up to meet it. Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Greece can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Emerson.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Emerson. And here's Insigne. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Florenzi. Lovely feet. Jorginho.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Chiellini. Insigne plays a clever pass. And that's been levered clear.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Hoists it forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Bonucci. And time is up. Frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, that was an exercise in teamwork, cohesion and doggedness, Peter. A refusal to accept defeat.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Leonardo Bonucci. He's as imposing as they come, Peter, and he knows just how to use his physical attributes to make life difficult for attackers. He's also got a very good eye for a killer long ball, so don't be surprised if you see him launch a few counter-attacks for his team today.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. And that's out of reach. Manolas tries to locate someone up front. Spinazzola. Bonucci. Bonucci spreads it towards the left. Up for a throw. That'll be a throw. Marco Verratti. Just brushed off the ball there. Immobile. Florenzi. Chiesa. Well, that's where he wants it. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Spinazzola. Marco Verratti. Pellegrini gets it back. And it's played forward. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Bonucci. Jorginho. Bonucci. Marco Verratti. Bonucci. Florenzi. Florenzi plays it forward. Tries the cross. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Battles to win it back. Oh, good interception. Done very well to intervene. Bonucci. Bonucci with the crossfield ball. Spinazzola drives it forward. Delivers across. The defence can get it clear. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And here's Immobile. And out to safety. Chiellini. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
That is terrific skill. Heave to the back post. Knocks it away. And it's Jorginho. Manolas is there to heave it away. Up to meet it! Oh, great save, real class.
Immobile is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
And he's there to clear it. Hits one! Manolas tries to get it forward quickly. Florenzi. Jorginho plays it out to the wing.
Oh, that's neat. Looking for a decent ball in.
Pellegrini decides to play it back. Chiesa has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Just a talking to, I think.
Yes, it is.
Jorginho! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself a peach of a goal! And Italy score first. And he's produced a beauty. Italy have an early lead. Good start. Goes direct to the front line. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers.
Spinazzola. Chiellini. Bonucci. Hoists it forward. And that's sprayed out wide. And help's available out wide. Cleared away. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Out to the left it goes. Socrates gets it away. Back in once more. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Chiesa plays it in.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Jorginho.
And here's Immobile.
Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
The through ball. Big chance! And he's there to hoof it away. Has got rid of that. He's had a goal!
Pellegrini. Spinazzola. Chiellini. Spinazzola. Pellegrini. Marco Verratti. Spinazzola.
He's got options out wide. He's made sure that that won't get through. Verratti.
Florenzi.
Florenzi. Chiesa goes for the cross. Socrates knocks it away. Marco Verratti. Over to the left. Ball swung in. Cleared away. Oh, just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
And it's hoisted clear. Forward it goes. Brings it forward. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's making good use of his strength there. Just going for goal! Goes for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Florenzi cuts it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Florenzi. Chiesa. Florenzi. Chiesa. Whipped in. Repelled by the keeper. Manolas drives it forward. Let's put a stop to that. Marco Verratti. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Has he found his man? Tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Chance! Hoists it forward. Bonucci does well there. Alert. Marco Verratti. Pellegrini. Spinazzola. Pellegrini. Spinazzola. And it's Jorginho. Could be a chance. It's Immobile! You can get that clear. Jorginho. Has a goal! Trying to get there. Chooses to go back. What a ball this has turned out to be. Immobile plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Florenzi. Jorginho, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Now real chance! Same again, same outcome.
Italy really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Socrates tries to clear.
throw-in. Florenzi. Plays it over to the other flank. Pellegrini. Marco Verratti. It's Verratti. Oh, nice touch. Time to deliver. In with a header! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Needed a better pass there. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Spinazzola. Keeps everyone guessing. Plenty waiting in the middle. Plays it back. Marco Verratti. And he just whacks it away. And the finish! Steered in. And oh! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Oh, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Italy take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Chiesa with good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Gone for a throw-in. And it's played forward. Florenzi. Spinazzola. Spinazzola goes looking. Marco Verratti. Spinazzola. Pellegrini switches it towards the other side. And that has been cleared. Jorginho. And here's Immobile. And here's Immobile. It shoots! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Knocks it away. Hit into the middle. And that has been clubbed away. He's left his man. This is quite a run and he's not done yet. Chiellini eases the ball away from him. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Hoists it forward.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pellegrini. It'll be a throw-in. A heavy challenge. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the ref's been lenient here. And he'll get too many more chances. And it's Verratti. Marco Verratti. Jorginho. What a ball! It's Immobile!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Looks to bypass the midfield. Jorginho. Bonucci. Florenzi. Forward it goes. That's a terrific surge down the right. Bernardeschi tries to pick out a teammate. And that has been cleared. Verratti. Lorenzo Insigne. Again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And once more they can't get through. Florenzi tries to switch the play. Pellegrini. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. And through to the goalkeeper. Forward it goes. Plays it out to the wing. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Plays it into the box. And that should be the keeper's. Pellegrini. Chiellini. Tries to get it forward quickly. Florenzi. Bonucci. Chiellini. That's been drilled forward. Manolas to play it forward. Pellegrini. Marco Verratti. Pellegrini. Jorginho. And it's Verratti. Marco Verratti. And here's Verratti.
Marco Verratti really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
A long ball, but not especially accurate. Pellegrini. Marco Verratti. Chiesa. It's come loose. Oh, sweet feet. Manolas gets it away. Florenzi pumps it into, goes for goal! Not this time.
Greece can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Chiesa absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Now it's Immobile. Forward it goes. Well positioned to make that interception. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Out to the left it goes. Plays it out to the wing. Lovely feet. Loses his balance and loses the ball. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Hoists it forward, cut out in the nick of time. Chiesa. Played out to the right. And here's Immobile. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Jorginho! Marco Verratti. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Pellegrini has got himself a free kick. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Manolas plays it forward. Chiesa. Played into the middle. It is a corner. Jorginho with the short one. Florenzi gets it into the middle. Cleared away. And it's played forward.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's had the Immobile! And it's there! And they are cruising away. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Italy take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Manolas drives it forward. Jorginho. Verratti plays it forward. Spinazzola. Gets the better of his man. It's Verratti. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Socrates goes looking. Gone back to the keeper. Bonucci. Forward it goes. Pellegrini looks to get on the end of this. There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's got to be a change. Good idea, just poorly executed. He's had a shot! Saved! That's good keeping.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
To get it away. Verratti. Florenti. Good ball. He's gone for it! And he should have made it 4.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Played it short. And it's Verratti. So who's he picking out? Lofted it. Massive leap! Just needed better contact. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's trying the shot. Looks to... has a hit! Oh, shooting chance! Outstanding save to keep that out. Ditch defending, but that'll do. Timely intervention. Keeper sends it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Jorginho hoists it forward. Defending of the desperate variety. And that is as far as they're going to go.
It's a great ball. Hits one.
Chiellini attempts a clearance. And it's played forward. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Marco Verratti. Across the field it goes. Chiesa pushes to get on the end of it. Chiesa. Hit long and direct. Gorgeous control there. Can he deliver? That's a look and place it in. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Bonucci. Chiesa. And it's Immobile. Tries a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Florenzi gets into the right position to intercept. Chiesa, who does have an assist to his name. Forward it goes. Chiellini knocks it away. Lorenzo Insigne. Spinazzola. Marco Verratti. He's making a real surge on the left. Puts in a cross. Manolas gets it away. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Lorenzo Insigne.
Well, you don't go down without a fight, and the sooner that message can circulate through the team, the better. The scoreline is a little ugly at the moment. It's imperative now that they grab the next goal.
Up towards the front line. Chiellini. Insigne. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Lorenzo Insigne. Marco Verratti. Spinazzola. Marco Verratti. Lorenzo Insigne. Jorginho. Marco Verratti. Now it's Insigne. There are a few waiting for it. Towering header! Final touch was poor. Jorginho. Florenzi. Chiesa. Dinks one in. Here comes the corner. Manolas with the clearance. Tries to get it forward quickly. Greece going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Manolas drives it forward. Jorginho. Florenzi, and it's played forward. Oh, good interception.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Looking to hit the front line. He's made sure that that won't get through.